I bet, because they probably blocked you from paying all them sick apps and places that you viewing all them videos and stuff you be doing. That's
y'all ever notice how news reporters report the news, but they act like it never affects them?
Yeah.
You ever notice that? Like a motherfucker would be reporting on a tornado, be like, look, everybody should get out of here and go north.
They standing in the store.
They're standing right there in it. Like, they're sitting there right there in it, like,
Standing in the store.
What's up, West City? I'm your host, Smooth Work Neat Freak, aka the world's greatest, aka Wendell Williams, aka Rick Franklin, and this is Conversations in the Trap. And tonight I had two fucking
awesome, amazing, great. I know. I'm speaking on me. People, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go.
You feel me?
Go to that one.
But what?
Nah, cause I'm
That was
almost
almost-
looking at
yeah.
the angle.
Oh, you good? It's because you're
almost put
being
our
the.
lips on your face.
Not this lifetime. I want my lips, because if I put them on there, I'd probably come back with nothing. Ain't no telling when the last time he washed his face. Nasty.
This is Felecia, Joe, and Joshua Hooten, and this is Conversations in the Trap.
He don't tell his though. Talking about Nick freak. Nigga, they know you a freak because you paying them.
This is an opinionated show, so her opinion is her opinion, and his opinion is his opinion, and I keep mine to myself. I just make sure the show flows. So we have a couple hot topics, we have a conversation, and then we do what we call a dime trap time. So our first hot topic for tonight is Sonia Massey, Springfield, Illinois. She's 36 years old. Had called police for reasons or suspicion of an intruder by her house. Deputy Sean Grayson is the responding officer, right? They're talking and she's asked to turn off a pot of boiling hot water. Well, she goes and grabs the boiling hot water. After that, she said she's going to rebuke him in the name of Jesus. Something clicked. As soon as the word Jesus came out, click, he snapped. I'll shoot you in your face, drop it. She drops down, in like almost a cover position, holding up the pot of water, and then next thing you know, there's 3 shots heard, I do believe. Deputy Grayson has worked for 6 different agencies in the past 4 years in Illinois. He's had 2 DUIs, 2015 and 16, to which he was to pay fines, and he is still an officer, and I do believe he is now charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder or something. I don't think that's it, but it's something on that order. So the question is this just the norm? Like, should we use him just killing us?
It seems like it. Seems like she cried out for help. Even I don't know how they training these cops, but with some water, like all you gotta do is jump out of the way. You can jump out of the way and tase her if you feel threatened, and she'll hit the ground.
He said, "I'm not taking no boiling water to the face, man." And it was said that the water had just came to their feet. Once they had already shot her and it dropped out of her hand, it just came to their feet.
Yeah.
So
that's a terrible. I think he should be punished. I think he should not be protected either, because a lot of these cops, they go to these jails and these prisons where you can't touch them really. You know what I'm saying? I think he should be put in general pop in the worst prison possible. Because he told her that he was going to shoot her in the face before he shot her in the face. Yeah, he did. He said, "I will shoot you in your fucking face." And she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And then he popped her.
as soon as Jesus came out, he snapped.
He popped her. Hey, all I'm saying is, whoever you believe in, every time the devil hears a name powerful than his, he shows his face. You know what I'm saying? So,
what you got to say?
I don't even know what punishment would be proper or fair for that type of situation, because at the end of the day, no disrespect to no group or no crowd, they're trying to make everything important and everybody's rights this, and you can do that, and you can be, and you can all that. But what about mental health awareness? Like, so you can't be mentally unstable and get help when, you know what I mean, like 70% of the population is probably not mentally stable. Like, and so now it's okay for us to, you call, they say, ask for help. You call for help, and now you become the victim. When you're you're like, help me, and now they done switched it, and you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? So how do you punish somebody who went about it the wrong way? It's on video. Like, she's a young lady, she has family, she has children, and she was asking for help. So what type of way do you punish somebody like that? Put him in a position where now he need to ask for help until he dies? Or, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do? Death row? Okay, you know, that's easy. Now we're just gonna take you and, you know, inject you or whatever. You take the easy way out. But this woman was crying out for help, and you like shot her in the face.
What I think we do is, goddamn, give us some rights. I mean, if you mess with an Asian, you're gonna get a federal hate crime. You mess with a LGBTQ person, you're gonna get a hate crime against you.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get a battle heard. That's what's gonna happen when you mess with these people. But as long as we've been over here before, since they even know we was over here. You know, they be talking about Indians now that we was here. But anyways, until we get that respect within the laws, like if you kill a black person, whether you black or not, it's gonna be a fucking hate crime. So if you out here gang banging and you killing niggas, guess what? You're gonna get the same type of hate crime that this police officers gonna get for killing a black person too.
But they can't do that because, and now y'all can go look this up. The prior administration, the administration that's in office now, Kamala Harris, the one that everybody's gun-ho about voting about because she's a black woman, is the same woman that created these laws where you can't touch Chinese, you can't touch Jewish people, you can't touch LGBTQ community people. But then she said, in the same breath, and said, why would I make laws that only help black people? Because you created laws that only help certain other races in this country.
I know Obama was in office when the LGBTQ.
Yeah, they was all on the same.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, she was a senator too. Yeah, she was a governor of California. Yeah, Democratic governor of California. So they all run in the same loop. I ain't saying vote,
but it's not gonna stop.
Like,
yeah,
I ain't saying vote Democrat.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, like,
check out who you
vote for
and what they stand for. You know what I'm saying? Because just because, like you said, she a black, they be looking at me crazy just because she African American female. I'm supposed to be like, ooh yeah, but it's not even about that. That's the problem. They set these people out there and they don't have you look at what's beyond on the outside. That's like Trump. What you see on the outside, money. All they see is he's about money, he's rich, he's getting away. But who is he? What does he really stand for? Yeah. Just like that lady, because I'm black, she's black, and she was the vice president, and she used to this, and she used to that. But what does she really stand for? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, every person in every hood across this nation, when they get in their car, when they living in the hood, they get in their car, and they ride past somewhere, some block, and they see them niggas on that corner. They don't like them niggas because them niggas is out there, they selling dope, they busting heads, and they doing this, right? They don't like them niggas. Them niggas are trouble. That's the same people you're voting for. This in a different element.
Yeah.
That is it. You got street corner niggas and you got politicians. The politicians is bigger gangsters than them niggas that you don't like on your street corner.
But
they bigger gangsters.
But you yes sir, no sir.
Yeah, they got more bodies on them.
But you know, that's why I tell you I don't do politics from jump. Anybody watch What's Up with City, go back to any of our shows because I said they're gangs. Whoever got the biggest posse gonna win. Yeah. So right now they thinking she don't have the biggest posse because she's a, look at her, she's an African American woman and they want her, you know, first woman president, ooh, and then she's black, ooh, and then, but what does she stand for is all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing against her because I'm, you know.
But her history says that any woman, pretty much, like, she stands for women, so I can't say that she's against women, but she's against the modern day. I mean, the women of old. She's against the 2-parent homes. She's all for locking our young men up. She's all for the transformation and for kids to have the ability to say yes and not say so in the households. Kids shouldn't have a say in the house.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where the world's been messed up. But back to the Sonya Massey stuff, like, dude should get punished. Like, he should be punished.
He should be punished.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next hot topic real quick. A business owner in the city of Winchester, right, was talking about flying these flags up on their business, right? And there was an elected official that was against it. I don't know if they was against it or they didn't want it or they wasn't going to allow it, but they were saying that this elected official is really gay and wants to come out the closet but can't because they have to uphold this certain
Christianity. I mean,
yeah. So they frown upon everything that's going on around the city that's got to do with drag and gay stuff, right? So you was once a business owner down that way. So should people be allowed to fly any type of flag from their own business that they want?
They should. They the ones paying them bills. They the one that's keeping that store up and running. And the only reason I know you telling the truth is because it was a problem when I was there. And that's why downtown Winchester, certain businesses is not built for, and that's why a lot of them don't make it because of small, petty issues like that become bigger issues that they shouldn't have to be. And it was, honestly, Pride Month when I was down there that the issue came up because the Herald leader come down and talked to me because they didn't want the pride flags put up, but I allowed them to put one in front of mine. So what you're saying probably does have a lot of truth to it, because they didn't want the Black History Month flags put up. And there is a gentleman down there that was into that, he was pressed about putting out different things for each month. He said each month is something different. He said, and when we celebrate, we should be able to put the flags we want to. If you want to be a part of it, you can. If you don't, you don't. But they did not want those pride flags put up. They did not.
Winchester, to answer your question, I think you should be able to fly whatever flag you want. But specifically here down in Winchester, it's a deeper root than that. The people that run downtown Winchester don't want anything new. That's the bottom line. I've talked to these people. I've sat in meetings and listened to these people. The bottom line is they don't want anything new. And it only affects them when new stuff comes in is because their shops close. When you bring something new in, it takes away from their business. And they don't really do enough business to stay open. The only reason they stay open is because they own the building.
They own
the buildings.
I know because everybody. And guess what the ones that own the buildings say? Yeah. They say, thank God something new is here because we don't have no foot traffic. Yeah. But the ones that got the empty buildings down there don't want nothing new. And then they're not putting nothing in their building as well. So there is no foot traffic down there for the people that live in those buildings. And the only reason they got them stores in there because, like you said, they live upstairs. So downstairs, of course, that's how they make their money. You know
what's going to happen to downtown Winchester? Downtown Winchester is going to fall through the ground.
Yeah.
All of those buildings up there right now, and I'm telling you, I've been under a lot of them. All of those buildings up there are falling through the ground.
All right, but hold on. Let's stay on this flag situation. So, you telling me, as people of color, African descent, so y'all saying people should be allowed to fly any flag they want. So you telling me you going down Main Street and you see a nigga hanging from a noose?
Nah, that's just blatant disrespect.
You not gonna complain?
That's blatant disrespect. But I don't think somebody having a gay flag, a pride. I'm sorry. I apologize, people. Don't do that to me. But to have a pride flag, I don't think that is anybody's business, especially someone that is straight. So like if you're not gay secretly, then it shouldn't bother you. Yeah, it shouldn't bother you at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it shouldn't bother you at all.
Because how does it affect you?
So yeah, like
well, that's what they're saying.
The rebel flag.
That's what they're saying. That pushback is coming from.
Yeah,
it's like
he's
up there.
Yeah, because he's secret.
Let me tell this right here.
Undercover. Yeah, but I don't think it should bother you at all. Like if somebody had a rebel flag, it wouldn't bother me at all.
Yeah, not at this age.
Nah.
And then the people that's at the age where I would trip, like,
yeah,
they don't even
care.
no more.
They wear rebel flags as designs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
All right, so moving on into our third hot topic real quick. Now, I believe, and I researched this, that being kind, loving, caring, giving person actually lives a longer, healthier life, right? So why wouldn't you live like that instead of how you are?
If I wasn't a kind person, loving, decent, I wouldn't be sitting next to you any of the times that I've sat next to you. You should be
honored to sit next
pointing
to
at you. When you point one at me, you got how many pointing back at you? Okay.
Nah, 'cause I point like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I point. Ain't nothing coming back. But being kind and cause sometimes Bob Marley always makes me think about afterlife. And I was watching something and I was like, damn, alright, check this out. If we created in what the Bible says and if we created and life is what Christianity says, right? Then you can go to hell and burn forever, right? But if we're created from what some people say, like the Anunnaki gods created human beings, right? Then what do we just return? Because every story is really similar to one another on how we was created. We have no idea what the truth is, you know. So do you return back into space? Like does your soul just go back into space? Because I'm just under the belief that there is no hell. There's no way I can just go to hell.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm with you. I don't know why. I really just don't. That's like, okay, now check this out. Only reason I believe that, and I may be wrong, I don't know, but guess what? Only reason I believe it's alright, they say Jesus or whoever you believe, somebody died, each culture, somebody to pay for your sin. That's like me going to Walmart and buying something, paying for something, and then you got to go back and pay for it again. If my sins have already been paid for, then how can, if I
have you ever read that story?
Repent and be sent to hell?
Have you ever read that story?
Which one?
Because even in that story, when Jesus died and came back, he didn't die for our forgiveness. He said to his prophets that it is up to you to forgive. I didn't die for your forgiveness. It's up to you to forgive.
Of course, because when he was on the cross, he still prayed for the people that put him there. So if he died for even the people that tormented him, how can you go to hell when he even died for the people that killed him?
Yeah, but look, check this out. The book of Enoch, the book that they took out of the Bible, tells about, I forgot the guy's name, that went to heaven. Enoch, he went to heaven. The angels came down and took him through the 10 stages of heaven. And there was hell. But hell is for those, in the book of Enoch, it tells you that hell is for those who rebel against God. Like, to rebel against God is to confess that you are with evil. Like, pretty much. So, I think in the third or the fourth heaven, there was heaven on this side, and there was hell on this side. So there was absolute paradise over here, but you can see torment over here for only those who rebelled against God. Because everything is forgiven.
So
you just gotta forgive.
How do you not live evil? How do you, if what you're saying is correct, and God's word says you're supposed to, He gives you a way to live, but you're not living that. So obviously, if you're not living that, you're choosing evil. Then, because that is a narrow road to walk, to live.
But knowing evil, and participating in it is two different things, I believe. So, like, if I know that killing this man is I'm doing this knowing that I'm taking this man's life. It has nothing to do with protecting myself. It has nothing to do with protecting my loved ones. It's just who I am as a person. I'm an evil killer. And I would rather kill you and take what's in your pocket than to sit down and have a conversation about why I felt disrespected.
So what about like sex before you marry?
So unalive.
Exactly.
But
So
what is
it's
marriage?
so-
But marriage only can. If you look back up at marriage came in with this whole Roman Catholic Christianity bullshit.
Well,
marriage to a guy.
That's what we just based the murder off of. Though.
Yeah. But marriage to a woman under God is for her to commit to you. Never in the Bible does it says anywhere in the Bible about a man committing to a woman. It's for a woman to commit to her man.
We didn't say who was committing.
Yeah.
I just said marriage.
That's marriage though.
I just said sex before you marry.
So she only she can break the vows between us and God. Because if you look at a chessboard, the queen is the most dominant piece on the board. Everything, she looks over everything. You see what I'm saying? We can only hope to be gods until we find
gods. We are gods.
No. We think we are. We're not. We don't even become close to God until we get a godly woman.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro.
Because you just use murder as a clear, clean cut, hard evidence. Bam, we can't murder nobody. But as soon as fornication comes into play, you got a whole makeup for it. So
fornication is what we was cursed with.
We got one more.
Fornication is what we was cursed with.
But that's
bear fruit. That's what we was cursed with.
But it's still a sin.
Everything
it says in the Bible.
I just want to know how
everything under the sun has to have sex.
But it say in the Bible
to what? Be fruitful and multiply.
But it say that.
How can you be
hold on? How we just want to go off of the Bible? Everybody doesn't live.
I mean, I'm just saying, like it says like
but look, though, this is where I'm conflicted at, and this fucks with me because all my life I've been raised one way. But how can we just say that this one religion, all these religions, is the only one that's the correct one?
No,
well, see, I say I'm a universalist. I do go to a Baptist church. I'm a universalist. I believe there is a God, but we use prayer mats because I believe I want to teach my children to pray. Why not use a prayer mat so they have their own prayer mats? We burn sage, we burn jasmine and myrrh. What I mean? Like if we do, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, they took myrrh to the baby when he was born.
But they didn't burn it though.
They gave me incense. The sticks of incense.
Where does it say that?
That to cleanse.
Where does it say that though in the Bible?
It does. When he was born.
Have you read it for yourself, or did
Yeah,
the pastor tell you?
I've read from the beginning to the end.
Hold on, but you gotta read it.
I've read from the
really
beginning
read
to
the
the
Bible.
end, and every night.
Okay.
No, except for Sunday when I go to church.
So
Every night I read a full scripture from the Bible before I go to bed. No joke.
So you gonna read a book from somebody that you have no idea even existed on this planet at all. You're gonna read this book and do what they say. But if I come to you and say, Felecia, every morning when that sun's coming out, go outside with no shoes on, stand in your grass, let that wash your face with the sun for about 30 minutes. Go in there and eat some fruit. You don't even gotta drink no water. Eat some watermelon, eat some grapes, and then just meditate for an hour. You will look at me and say, boy, shut up.
You're lying. Because I know for a fact.
You high
Why would you say that? Because I know for a fact we're supposed to walk in the grass barefoot and we're supposed to stand in the sun. When my back hurts, I go to the parks up in Lexington, like Jacobson, and stand up firm against a tree or lay on the ground. See, I know where I come from. So, sir, I know what makes sense and what don't. I don't go off the full Bible. Like I said, yeah, I believe some things. I've read that. I've read Hebrew books. I take bits and pieces from different. I like Buddha. I take different pieces from different puzzles because, like you said, who's to say? You might be like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, and then get there, and then your time come, and it's like it wasn't none of what I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's all of what. You know, you never know though.
We
don't know.
And it shouldn't remind. I gotta get that thought. We never been going to the
I haven't
other way.
been.
Yeah, you just don't know your first time. You don't know what. Anytime you go your first time, you don't know what it's gonna be like. This is your first time. Probably. I don't believe it's your last season. I believe we can come back. Our spiritual.
I don't think already been.
I think
it feels like
death is a gateway to life. I believe. That's just me. I mean, like right here, right now, I know that I can touch myself. I know that I can pinch myself. But there's no way that this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, there's more on the other side than it is right now. I think we just traveled here just to get whatever it is that we need to make it to wherever the fuck we're going.
I don't like the unknown. I'd rather not. I don't know if I should even say this. I don't want to put nothing in that trip. But I don't know why. I'd rather have not had to deal. Because I don't like the unknown. I don't like surprises. So I don't want to have to die and then I got to deal. You got to deal with it.
But it's not possible for somebody that died to tell you what it's like to die. Because once you die, you're dead. So you know you wouldn't be able to know. There's no way.
But I think
or animal or anything.
I think the Almighty. I think humans trick themselves into believing that time existed. That's why we are the way we are. That's why we're so afraid of everything. We tricked ourselves into believing that there's 24 hours in a day. Like every day is a blessing. True enough, every day is a blessing. But time, if you go back and look at the ancient scales of the pyramid and stuff, like time was measured in days. Like 49 days was a month in 600 AD. You know what I'm saying?
Just facts.
Yes, you go look it up.
Hey man, he gonna look that up tonight. He gonna be at home like
no. He said the
Google.
time
I said
time discourages us. It's unknown where we got to go with when this flesh is.
No, but is cramming everything in the little bit of time they give us.
Your spirit. Nah, I just think being a kind person. I just think been a kind individual, a genuinely kind individual. Like.
Then why do all the good people go first?
Look at Earth right now.
Because they're getting them out of this hell.
Look at Earth. This is hell.
No. Look at Earth right now. That's why I say I don't know about hell, but I don't feel it could get no. How do
the devil was never cast into hell?
You know what I mean?
The devil was never cast into hell. He was kicked out of the heavens onto the earth.
All right, here we're gonna move on into our fourth topic.
Read the story.
Nah, I wasn't good. But we got short. So.
My dog.
Okay. So our fourth topic is, and I hate to do this to you right now because it seems like you got your life going on and everything, and you can lie, which you normally do on these type of questions. What's the longest you've cheated without getting caught? Don't answer that. No, we're not gonna do it. That was when I had a bunch of girls. I kind of ran out of questions. Okay. So we'll go to this one right here. Lil Boosie.
She's about to answer.
I was thinking like the longest.
Hey, when I'm telling you, we do the
answer was supposed to say I ain't cheated, but I'm just like
10 years.
We're gonna do an all-female show, and I got 7 females that I need. I need 6 females to hit me up so you can come on here. We're gonna talk a bunch of female shit. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
And he liked to hear female stuff. He liked the gossip, and don't wear your toes out because he likes toes. He's a creep.
I like females. What kind? You know
don't care.
As long as you're a real female, then I like you.
Head to toe.
Lil Boosie re-indicted by the feds for the same gun charge, right? It's crazy. And now they've also tacked on an addict in possession of a weapon, allegedly, right? Due to the fact that he had an alleged marijuana cigarette on the picture in San Diego, which is where he caught the gun case at federally, and it just got dismissed, but they recharged him while he's on vacation in Disney World, Disneyland, one of them. And
they can't pick him up.
Nah, but he's got to turn himself in, and I do believe they might have got it to where he's just got a court date now. So he's got to show up at the court date, which is where they might, you know, that's what like happened to me. So, hey, look, here, just come to the court date. Pool.
We know that you telling them
certified.
all they gotta do is give him a cigarette and he'll, you next. Don't do it with him, cause if they be like, you want a cigarette? He be like, yeah, just, it's over.
So do you think, I was watching this guy talking, he was like, when they start messing with black celebrities, entertainers, that got a little money or smart with their money or have a voice, which they speak out on certain things, they try to break them financially and then go after them to where. So this is Boosie. Let's say Boosie just beat the case. They dismissed, right? Let's say he spent the M on lawyer fees, right? Now he's re-indicted. He's gonna have to post probably another 6 to 7 figure bond, which I didn't even know niggas got bonds, but you do get them 7-figure bonds with the feds, right? Boom,
yeah.
And then pay his legal fees all over again. You know what I'm saying? On top
He didn't
of
do
maintaining
what it
his
boils down
lifestyle.
to is, I love Boosie. Hi, Boosie. I'm gonna let him know the truth, Boosie. I got your back. Don't worry, baby. I'm gonna let him know. He didn't do what somebody wanted him to do. He didn't answer to somebody correctly. He didn't, like you said, when it come down to it, when they don't act right, what you see, they try to diminish their name.
Are you talking about in the industry or? Okay.
Come on, make it make sense. How you gonna
Beat the
break?
case.
Whatever happened to Double Jeopardy? They don't do that no more. I'm just saying, you're not allowed to plead the fifth. They can recharge you for stuff that you already been charged. Like, come on, make it make sense anymore.
How do you get recharged by the feds? Like, whatever it is that he didn't do, I'm with Felecia. Like, whatever it is that he didn't do, or whoever it is that wanted a piece of what he was getting that didn't get it, they got pulled in that department.
In that department.
You know what I'm saying? So,
In that
Well,
department.
it's somebody.
For the feds.
They got pools all over the place.
Yeah.
If you can have pools in the
They
feds.
just
But for
let
the
a
feds to drop it?
20-something-year-old boy climb on the roof and shoot at, okay. And you think that Boosie...
Did they kill him?
Yes,
Yeah,
they killed
They
that
did.
boy.
Man, that boy didn't shoot nobody.
he
I'm
did.
tell you
I'm
that.
saying-
He wasn't no shooter.
Nah, he
But
wasn't.
they killed that boy.
All I'm
kid.
saying is if they can do that to him and kill him and get away with it, then
Y'all
who
think
is
these movies is fake? Y'all think these movies where y'all be seeing these people
Nah.
doing this
The
shit
shooter,
is made up?
the shooter.
No, I'm saying a
Yeah.
bunch of these movies that we watch where these people be putting shit in and doing this type of shit. I'm telling you, politicians is worse than them niggas on your street
Of
corner.
course.
Them
They
little
got the
niggas you see
money
on your
to
street
cover
corner,
it
you
up.
don't like, selling drugs, you hate them little niggas. Them people that you probably go vote for in November is worse than them.
That's why I love that
10
show.
times.
That's why I love that show, The Oval. I don't care what nobody say. It's fictional.
House of Cards is my
But
shit.
I'm just saying, it show you just how, like, man, they can cover up anything. Anything.
Yeah.
They can cover
The
up.
CIA.
You could never. They could be the worst people.
The CIA don't answer to nobody.
That's just like, have anybody heard anything
To
else?
nobody.
This off topic, but have anything came back up about all them bodies in what's that Mississippi behind that jail that they was pulling them bodies up with they.
They killed them black people.
Exactly. But somebody was
to build a mall.
I'm
They killed them black
just
people.
saying though, you know what I mean? Like stuff can be covered up in many, many ways, and we would never know until generations and generations later. Like if you find out.
All I'm saying is with the politics is like with political people, like if you gonna go that route, go that route. You know what I'm saying? Get in, get what you need, and get out. But you start fucking